That's why. Sorry. Sorry about that. Hello? Is it working now? Hello? Stream is confusing. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's better. Okay, thank you. Oh my god. I didn't knew it was muted. Wow, that's new. Okay, it's better now. Okay, thank you. Thank you for telling me ahead of time. I didn't. Yeah, no excuse. Just Dumbo moment. Dumbo moment. Let's go. Okay, so like I said from the just the recent stream, the last one, I said I'll go back. So I am back. Just 1 hour. I had a lunch, took a break, took a nap, came back to life, and there we go. Yeah. So I'm gonna remake uh, this part here. Which was it? This one. Technically, this whole thing is just a remake. But you know, I have to dissect it scene by scene. So, like, I'll remake this part here, right around here. Right around here. We already started it somewhere else, but you know, yeah, people, whatever. They have it, but I don't have it, you know, and they're not giving it to me. And I told them, oh, okay, I'll do it myself. So fine, I'll do it myself. You know how I'm gaming. Let's go. I'm gaming. I don't know why I keep right clicking. I think I'm like doing this, but in reality I'm not. Let me close this exit. There we go. Let me change. It doesn't actually loop, so I'll just change that. Cool. I don't. Oh. Thought I was gonna be saying like, oh, cool. I don't have other sound background music. All right. So how does that work? Okay. Me just watch this and I'll imagine. This part here should be flipped because it doesn't make sense because they started out like this and then after this part it got flipped to the left side, which is not correct. So I'm gonna flip this whole thing except for that part. So yeah, I'm gonna flip that, not in pivot but post production. So I'll flip that. I just have to remember that, and then I'll start here with the flip version. So he's going in there. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, okay. Just because you know people are just coming in and stuff, I'll have to show the whole thing. Oh, I want to do something now. I want to do something here. I think we can. Yeah, I can do something. Uh. Sorry, I am doing something else right now off screen. Sorry. I don't even know if I can see. Oh shoot, that happened. Sorry about that. Animating always seemed like such a lot of work, but damn, it looks awesome. Thanks. It's been a while. Happy anniversary. Yeah. I forgot what I was doing. This one. There we go. Okay, I don't remember how he looks like, so I'm gonna where was it? No, it's not this one. Oh jeez, I keep forgetting which one I need. There's just so much files. There's just so much things going on. Maybe I should have named it better. I didn't name it. I think somebody else named it, and I just download it. Oof. Where did I put it? Is this one? No, that's not one. No, I'm just gonna download it again. I don't know how many files I have of it now, because I keep downloading it. It's just that I should have organized this better. Okay, so where's the face? So it's just green. Okay, it's just gray. Okay. Let me just check again, because I don't know what's going on. Why is your height? Because people keep asking about it at some point. I don't know which stream was it, but you know, it's better to just get that out of the way before something else. I don't know. I really don't know why I put it down there. But I'm not worried about it. I'm not insecure about my height. I mean, that's just how I am. So if you're worried about it, I feel bad for you, but you know, I'm not. I don't go out, so like, and even if I do go out, no one will see me. I'm just that short, you know. I mean, I'm working on a thing. Well, no, I don't know how to explain this, but I'm working on a project that doesn't require a height. You know, like there's no like height requirement. Yeah, you know what's crazy? In my country, well, I moved to Canada, but in my country, Philippines, there are some job application. For example, like, you know, in computer programming, they'll say like height requirement. I'm like, okay, what is your computer built? Is it built on a desk that is like, well, what is this? Why do you have why it has a height recommendation, like height requirement for programming? You're like in front of a computer sitting down, like you know. He do be gaming. I don't know what time is it right now in London. I wish you luck on your projects too, my homie. I mean, I believe you still have things working on. I don't know if you're still working on the thing on the game that you commissioned me for. I'm still excited to see how it turned out, or how it turns out. I hope me talking about it here doesn't and make you feel bad. If you want, I can just stop talking about it. Oh, okay, okay. So you're still working on it. Okay. Nice. That's nice to know. I mean, you could just release like a beta version of it, no? Like, I mean, I think there's still some few bugs here and there, but like, if you want people to support it, you want to like showcase it, release maybe a beta. I don't know. That's up to you really. And then show how it will be received by people looking forward to it. Um, because I talked about it in my stream often when people ask about, hey, do you work like in animation, and I always reminded that you commissioned me for something, and I never get to see how it turned out at the end. I only see snippet of it. So yeah. Do you ever think of using Pivot 5 to animate DBP9? I don't know how to show this, but I'll show you how it looks like just as an example for now. So the rendering in Pivot 4 is quite different on the rendering on Pivot 5. So I screenshotted this. I had both of the program. I uninstalled Pivot 5 now, but this is how it looks like on Pivot 4. Like the black lines are much more clear, of course. I can zoom out. Yeah, zoom out. And then on Pivot 5, I mean, the rendering they have is more on vector based than the pixel based. So the lines, you can zoom in clearly, the lines will be really clear, but because of the lines being so clear, it's much more cleaner to look at, and I prefer this one because it's grungier, and that's the style that I was aiming for. So yeah, I asked the developer about it, if it's possible to render. I mean, it's fine to have this look like this while animating, but is it possible to render, like export it in this way? And then they said it's impossible. It's because they're using a different environment on showing the figures. So I said okay, and then he suggested just work on Pivot 4 since he started there already. And yeah, if I'm gonna start again, like maybe I'll make some stick figures, but I don't think I will make a project in Pivot 5 yet. Not until it's finished, like finished, like it doesn't have any bugs, because right now it's still on beta, so it still has a lot of bugs on it. So yeah, uh, yeah, my eyes hurt. Uh, in more recent stuff, I've started including more professional work with larger game studio on site and other cooler projects. It's unlikely I will return to it. Work the best part though. That's sad to hear. I mean, you could maybe make a promotional video about it, or if you have it on your portfolio, you can always just show it there or something. So yeah. MSN. Man, I don't know if that's a man. It's 7 p.m. over here. Oof. So you are 7 hours ahead, or not 7 hours, but 5 hours ahead. I was correct with my calculation. Uh, Probably your work was the best part. Oh, thanks. I wish I honestly I wish I could like do more animation for games. Um, Not because I'm getting paid for it, but because like that's what I really wanted to do in the first place when I was like doing animation. But because I'm not good at programming, I studied programming, but because I wasn't good at it, yeah, I was like, what numbers? What are those? Well, that's because I flipped this. Right. So does it make sense now? Shoot. Maybe I should flip the whole thing then. What happens if I flip here? Oh, okay. Oof. That's a problem. Is it though? I mean, I can flip this whole goddamn thing, and no one would notice. I think. How would it look like if I flip it? I just have to imagine that. No one would notice. I mean, maybe some will take notice on that part. But yeah. Man, I wish Peterbone just added like, hey, you want to flip the whole frame? Because what happens if you want to flip something? Like, if I flip this, it's not centered. Like, you see the space here, it becomes smaller here, because it doesn't it doesn't flip from the center. It flips on the whole thing as a center. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, eventually it'll be off-centered if you keep flipping all the images. Well, it doesn't flip the image, it just flips the objects in the frame. So yeah, I have to flip it post-production in the edit. So you know what? I'll deal with that later. For now, I'll just have to do it this way then. Actually, including it on my portfolio would be a really good idea. Yeah, because like you want to show what you've done, and what's good with it is that it's your own IP. Like you didn't like, not like me. I mean, I can't put this animations. It's not like my characters, So yeah, I have to do something with that too. Yeah. You guys just breathe then. Breathe again. What? Breathe? Huh? When I got the beta, I opened a DBB pack and every single frame was duplicated next to each other. I don't know what just happened. That's because in Pivot 5, there's no longer a repeat. This one here. It's no longer a repeat, so instead of having a repeat, it duplicates the frames. I haven't started animating yet. I need to put the... this is the problem with Pivot. You need to build stuff first and then animate it later. So yeah. I feel kind of disappointed from all the bugs in Pivot 5. Again, that's the thing with people. They expect so much. It's on beta. It's not the official release yet. Like, I get that you would be disappointed on Cyberpunk because they released it and it has a lot of bugs in it, but a program that says, it's for free, you don't pay for it, it has bugs, and it says it's beta. It's not the official, like, finished release. It's like when you watch, Snapshot on Minecraft videos, it's like that, and it has some bugs. It will have bugs. I don't know why you were expecting too much from a free program that you didn't pay for. To not have any bugs, especially, the beta release. It's not the official yet. It's not finished yet. They're still gonna work on it. It's not even in the website yet. That's why it's released exclusively in a group where everyone can test it. You can help out by telling, hey, there's this thing going on when I open it this way. And the developer, Peter Bone himself, will then, okay, I'll fix that. Okay, that's how it works. Okay, because that's why we're testing things out, so that, in the future, after he fixed all those bugs, when the official release is, the finished version of it is patched up. Everything that doesn't work before works now. Unless your complaint is like, my computer died and it became a potato because of the pivot, then I get why you're complaining about it. But other than that, I mean, like, it's free. I don't know why people would be so like really disappointed about something. You didn't pay for it, of course. Um, so yeah, I'm not saying that you don't have the right to be that way, but I'm explaining why you shouldn't be, because that's how beta testing work. That's why we test things out. So yeah. Maybe it's better if it's much bigger like this. I don't know if you could hear whatever I said, but yeah. I thought it was finished, but then you guys said it was beta. I haven't used Pivot 5. It's beta. I don't recommend using it like for a project. I recommend it for testing things out, like seeing what's the new feature and things like that. And if you find a bug, then you report it to the developer so that they can fix it. That's literally why it says beta. And I don't know, even if you do say it's beta, people are still misconcept. Because I had people, I mentioned this in the past, like just the previous stream, I mentioned this. I had people like messaging me, like, oh, I'm gonna continue working on Pivot 5 now. I'm like, don't, because it has a lot of bugs, and if your file got corrupted, you won't be able to finish it. And he said, oh, okay. You know, like, oof, I guess, I don't know. I told them not to save their file in Pivot 5, and they say, I'm gonna continue working on Pivot 5. I'm like, oof, I guess that's it. You know, you just have to wait for it to be finished. Hey, yo, how do I farm V-Bucks in your YouTube? I don't know, man. How do you farm? Well, if it does get corrupted, that would be funny. They said they're not gonna open it until Pivot 5 is done, but I doubt it will. I doubt it will. You know, stay still. If it gets corrupted in Pivot 5 beta, then I think it will still be corrupted in when Pivot 5 is finished. It's sad though, because their project, while they were working on Pivot 4, it was really big. Like, well, not really big, but like, it's good. That's not what I mean. That's what I mean. Like, it's good enough to be like, you know, some people who would like to watch. And then they send it to me, you know, just a preview of it, not the video. Not just the video, not the PIV file. And then I saw it, I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then they said, I'm working on it in Pivot 5 now. Like, after some few weeks, when, well, not few weeks, few days after Pivot 5 beta got, you know, sent to the group. How hard is that for you? Someone's gonna get folded. I don't know what you mean about how hard is that for you. It's a new cryptocurrency. Then I'm not interested. I don't know why you guys are talking about Fortnite, but we got a #1 victory. I shouldn't. Yeah, this. Oh, that's an hour loop. I didn't know. I thought it was just 30 minutes. Didn't we just listen to this? I think we just did. I mean, V-Bucks is from Fortnite, so, you know. How hard is it animating for you, or is it just... I think the right question would be, what is animating for me? Is it a hobby or something? I am studying animation in a university. For this project, it started out as a hobby. Me doing around, fooling around Pivot. I think I put some stuff in the description. If you don't mind, you can read the description. It might answer vaguely what you're asking. But this is more of a introspective. I don't know. Personal question, I guess. Since I didn't like answer that as a thing. Like what I mean about this, I like an experience, like an experience kind of thing. Question. I don't know. Well, yeah, it started out as a hobby, and then eventually, I always wanted to do it, so you know, here we are. I have like no answer. Like, I don't know if the question was really, because it's not difficult for me. Probably the only difficult part is like the health, like physical health issues. But like in terms of like making things, um, it's not that hard. Um, I make it sound so simple for me, but I don't know how to explain it in a way that you would get it, and I don't even really know what the question is really. Yeah, I mean it's a hobby since I'm not getting paid for this. Like no one's getting, no one's going in to my bank account. Oh, he added one frame. Let's pay him $5. I mean, like, not like that. No, that's probably like exaggerated version of it. But like, you know what I mean when I'm not getting paid for it. Like I just have to wish, that people would watch it after I finish it. That's basically it. I'm just like tossing a coin, gambling. All my this 3 years. It's already 3 years since we started this. 3 years worth of working on something and just wishing and hoping that you know people will watch it. And that's it. $5 per frame? Nah, I mean, in Pivot, maybe it's probably just a quarter per frame since you're not drawing it. You're just moving things around. But you know that before in Japan, each drawing in a frame, like each frame, would be $5, I think, or $1. I'm not sure. And that's not minimal wage. It's like a commission work, but because they're only limited to draw like 5 frames a day because of how detailed each drawing is. Then how many is that? 5 times 5 is 25, I think, right? So they only earn 25 a day. Can only buy in their country. They can only buy like 2 meals from that. So they eat twice a day, and that doesn't include um, rent, electricity bill, and taxes and all that stuff. Like animator in Japan before is I don't know how much their wage is right now, but that's yeah, it's Spain there. You don't notice people complain about Attack on Titan or like it's so bad CGI thing. They're trying to cut the corners so that they don't have to draw as much frames so that they can focus on other things. And then people are so ungrateful about how things don't look so good. You don't pay for these things. This is what I mean about people complaining about the beta has so much bugs in it. Like you don't pay for it, and so why are like I get it if you have a subscription like Crunchyroll and you're watching it and you're disappointed. I get it, but you're not like going there in their studio paying them individually, and you're disappointed about it. I mean, you can complain about things, but to an extent. There's a certain degree where it gets too much. I think the line would be drawn where you're sending death threats. I mean, that happens. They're sending death threats, and they had to what do you call this? Delay the release of an episode because they get death threats because they draw Mikasa. Was it Mikasa or Misaka? I forgot. Mikasa like not feminine or like what like. $5 a frame would be we yeah, it's so underpaid. It's whack, I know, but I don't know if they still do that practice. but I believe they're still somewhat. It's better now, but I still believe that they are underpaid in some degrees. Like maybe it is better now, like the currency, but still, even then, if they're getting paid per drawing, it's really not, a good practice. They should be paid per hour. Um, but because they see animation as just a leisure, or like the industry, not the industry, like the management maybe, like they don't see it as a work, maybe like they see it as a leisure. I don't know. I mean, they do see it as an art form, but like not something that a government should grant. I don't know if that makes sense, right? And then how much impact anime has actually done in for Japan, and it's crazy. Like I don't know. Maybe I should stop blabbering about it because I don't know that much, right? I'll do my research about it next time, or you can do your research about it if you're interested about knowing more about that. But yeah, I do believe they have some grant for some studios or some people who's working in the animation industry. Um, but most of the time, what happens is that, like, I'm not gonna name a studio, but usually if the people are like in the head of the studio, most of the earnings go to them, instead of you know individually, like per hour, so it gets cut evenly. But yeah, if you start at small, you'll be small there unless they see a talent from you, and then they'll hire you for a bigger role, like storyboarding, um, not no longer an assistant or something, if I believe correctly from the articles that I've read so far. But yeah, it's no different from this studio. It's just that the pay, yeah, the minimum wage is, yeah, it's just scuffed. I think there was another issue. I can't remember. I found that the money for artists in game development lies in concept art and 3D stuff. Yeah, yeah. Some of the rates have been quoted are, uh, I like how people complain about stuff they don't know about. Yeah, I mean, last week I was animating and I keep doing this just to check if it looks fine, the movement, and somebody in the in the chat was like, "Can you stop replaying the thing and just animate?" I'm like, "Okay, cool. This guy doesn't know how this works." I get to shout at someone in the chat. That's backseating. It was funny for me. I don't know. Maybe somebody saw it as me being frustrated. Maybe I could have reacted in a more matured manner, but what happens, what happens. I believe it was funny. I mean, looking back at it, it is kind of funny from an outsider perspective. Yeah, but um, in an I don't know, introspective. I don't know. Looking from the inside, I kind of cringe. Oh, that's loud. That's too loud. Let me change that. Yeah, you gotta check every time for no mistake. Yeah, I mean that depends on the quality that you're trying to make too. Yeah. I'll start editing the stream tomorrow maybe. Not this one. the other one. I'll probably stream for like 3 hours again, or something like that. Yeah, feel free to leave every now and then or come back later just to check things out, what happened, how much progress we made. If the movements is weird, then it's gonna look weird. Yeah. Yeah, for those who weren't around this morning, this is what I did morning. This animation, so I can just reuse that whenever I can. Yeah, I finished it. I'm surprised that took like 3 hours. Before I could this one's here, like I believe this like took probably the same 3 hours. But they're like not 3 hours probably. 4, maybe 4. Yeah, it's because it's also mirrored. So no, maybe around 2 hours. Probably, I can't remember. I did stream this. I remember streaming it, but I'm not sure if I still have it in my playlist archive, because I remember it streaming around 2018. So I don't have it because I deleted all my videos prior to that. So yeah. So I think it was around 2 hours. Okay. Bye, small robot, or Ethan. I believe it was Ethan. I get confused. There's other friend I have called Ethan too, so confusion. How do I do this? Maybe instead of that, maybe this way instead of that. Two five three. We need to catch up. Yeah, thank you. I mean, I don't know if you can, unless you added me as a friend, because I had my thing. Actually, let me set up so that I can receive messages from the server, private messages from the server. Yeah, I did have my private messages from the server. Okay, yeah, you can DM me. Among Us. It's been real quiet. Is it though? Sorry. Let me actually check my volumes first before I... Oh, there. Can you hear this? It's like a podcast for me. I'm sorry. I didn't know that the music was... Because I have it on my speakers, and my speaker is like full volume. So I thought that it's already loud, but I realized later on in the player it's actually like really low. So I'm sorry. Also, which one do you prefer? Like me animating with like someone else talking like last week? Like Jaden was around last week. But my issues with animating with someone else is that I don't know what they're doing and what they're going to say. So there are some few issues there. Like, I can maybe trust them enough to not say something controversial, but it's their fault, not mine. Uh, yeah. You like fishing, done? Because I'm going to fish with my parents right now. I don't want to go. Oh, you want me to fish for you instead? Maybe you'll get an enchanted book, Who knows? You'll get an enchanted book, and then you'll give it to your father. The enchantment is Curse of Vanishing, It would be cool if two people could animate on one screen. That's possible with I forgot, Drawpile. Yeah, Drawpile. That's possible with Drawpile now. You find some fish. Oh yeah, you're fishing. I like shooting guns in virtual reality inside on one of the best VR games of all time, Boneworks. I think I've seen some gameplay on that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm mixing it up with another game I know about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it goes by really quickly, so fix that by adding more frames. If things go by really quickly, fix it by adding more frames. Tip of the day: if you're animating, if you want things to be clearly seen, just make it more clear, I guess. And then, I mean, that only applies if you're animating like me, which is straight ahead. Straight ahead means there's no planning. It's just animating straight ahead. Like, I didn't do keyframes here, I just animated straight ahead, so the timing is always gonna be off. Especially in Pivot, like, you have no option. You have to animate straight ahead with a mix of maybe keyframing it on and then straight ahead later. I don't know. Do you guys prefer me animate streaming in the morning, because that's what I intended to do every Monday. But then right now I started streaming again, and there's like 20 people apparently, as people said. I'm surprised. Last week I think I nearly I got like around 50 because I honestly didn't like I didn't unintentionally like clickbaited, like, oh, Pivot 5 first impression, like, yeah. Even though it was a beta version, though the thumbnail, it says beta in the thumbnail, so I guess but the word beta wasn't really big enough, and I had to change the title midstream, so it's like it's not officially finished yet. It's still testing. You're still testing things out, so yeah. There's around 30 or 50 people watching, but the chat wasn't that active. I think it was active, but like I can't see that now because I deleted the chat. Like there's a way to just remove the chat, because the chat was like giving too much information away, like, yeah. Because it's supposed to be exclusive, and they're like, hey, you can download it from here, hey, you can do it from here or there. At that point I'm like, okay, I guess this won't work. But I will edit that video and then upload it as a separate thing. Add effects. Dude, don't worry about everyone clickbait. clickbaits. No, it's because the developer didn't intend it so that a lot of people knows about it. That's why. Um, it doesn't justify. I do clickbait, but that doesn't justify me doing that. Because it seems like I'm adding more fuel to the fire. Because I don't want the program to be released as for everyone. Technically, it's just exclusively for one server. But as things turns out in internet, people misinterpret things. Like just now, people complain about how Pivot 5 was disappointing. It had so much bugs because it's still in beta. So I'm like, yeah, that's how it works. Programming, like it's how development works. Yeah. Is it clear? I don't know. Maybe I should put this on 2 instead, because it was much clearer. Look at white-haired dude zooming past him. I guess it will make sense if I add something before this, which will be an anticipation. And instead of going from here to there, maybe from here. I'm so used to another program I'm using. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, change that a little bit. Keep pressing this instead of just this, because that's for TV Paint. That's previous frame and next frame. Falcon punch. Falcon punch. Is that double framing thing? Yeah. Only elitists complain about it as much. Like, I don't find it as a problem as long as you're using it sparingly. Like for this animation specifically, this part, it's not like I'm animating so much dynamic movement that it needs to be on ones. No, it doesn't need to be on ones. I mean, it's just a person passing by really fast, and that's it. Like, it doesn't have to be so much complicated, right? Make sure you save, and then boom. Oh, I opened another program by accident. It's gonna be a vid. What's this video gonna be called? This is not a video, this is a stream. I'm not gonna edit this one. Yeah, the stream that I had last week, I'll probably edit it. For this one, I don't know. Like, unless I said something or saying something that's really important and not it has to be clipped, then maybe. But if not, then not really. I guess I should change the titles on my stream highlights on the other one and add like, oh, the animation. Oh, it's just a remake. It's just a remake of what I already made. So yeah, it's a remake. I think it's episode 8 and 9 or 7 and 8. I can't tell the difference. They're all the same to me. What am I doing? Okay, let me file new, blah blah blah. Copy this, paste it here. Add a new frame, delete. New frame, delete. Yes. Okay, so just a reminder what we're doing, continuing from. These people are gonna ask, oh, you were just animating. Oh, it's a remake of the episode 8 and 9 or 7 or 8. I can't tell the difference. I'm sorry. I think it's 8 and 9. I think it's safe to assume 8 and 9 because 6 is the Eraser Dragon, 7 is Evil Goku. So I think it is 8 and 9, the Super Saiyan God, the true Super Saiyan God or something. There was 7.5, which was Half-Blood Prince, I think. So yeah. So continuing from that, I'm going to flip some few things here and there in the post-production, which is editing. So yeah. So here, what I'll do is I'll add, where was it? I'll add him. Where do I? Forgot the name of half Saiyan Prince guy. It's Rigor, R-I-G-O-R. It's a fan-made character. Fan-made character or OC? I don't know. Technically, like it's like Broly, but much more dramatized, I guess. Because he was supposedly the legendary Super Saiyan. I don't know. Supposedly. No. This is Zicor, X-I-C-O-R or Z-A-I-K-O. Zyko. Rigor is different. He's like Sonic. He looks like Sonic. Actually, let me pull out some images. Let's make sure it's. Why can't I type? You're probably seeing and keep mistyping. I think it's NG, New Age. Can't really. It looks like Raditz, but like different. Yeah, there you go. That's Rigor. Is this hair color? I don't know who did this. That's not supposed to be it. But New Age. Okay, so NA. NA. Let me just make sure my safe search is on. I don't want to like see some. Maybe I did already show some things that I shouldn't. I just didn't know. I don't know. I hope not. So there you go. That's Rigor. Malik made them. Yeah, there you go, Malik. So yeah, that's how he looks like. Yeah. No qualms. I don't know. If you have some issues, go ahead and talk to Malik instead. the episode he challenged Vegeta and Goku. Yeah, I mean, I think his story in the fan-made manga or fan fiction manga or doujinshi was that his mother. I'm gonna spoil it here. If you're not like, and if you don't have the time to read it, then keep listening. If not, then I'll talk about it. Yeah. Apparently, his mother is like the reason why it's called Half-Blood Prince is because his father, Vegeta's father, was like fooling around with another woman, and turns out to be the mother of Raigor. So he's Half-Blood Prince, as described. So he's like a half brother of Vegeta, and then Vegeta hated the fact that his father cheated or like not loyal, which is kind of weird. He's the king. I mean, come on, like if you wanna screw some few bitches, like I mean, like it's not your problem. It's not your issue. It's his issue. So anyways, Vegeta killed his mother right in front of him. So yeah, that was the drama behind the two of them, and he set out to for revenge on Vegeta. Yeah, it's weird. I know it doesn't like tie into few story beats. Like, how could a small? I mean, they are like a warrior kind of, really barbaric people. So I guess, but then again, wait a minute. Where is it? It's here. Okay. Let me see if. Okay, so they stood up straight. Alright, so why is he pooping? Poop! Scoopity poop! Continuity! Don! Continuity, Don! What the fuck is wrong with you, Don? Continuity. Yo, Don, want some noodles? Noodles. Pretty sure there was a Goku and Broly fusion too in the very beginning. Yeah, that's what I mean about the writing. It's shit. Did I mention about? Yeah, that was a previous stream. The stream before this one, which is the morning stream I did, where I mentioned, because I think it's Fox and Amiz. I'm not sure. I'm sorry if I'm remembering not so correctly. They mentioned how they didn't bother reading the story, or they weren't really focused about the story of this fan fiction animation that we're making. So they're like, I just want to see cool stuff, and that's entirely it. That's entirely the reason why we were making this, or I was making it from the very beginning, because I just want to make some cool shit, I just want to make it look cool. But then people started asking about power scaling. Oh, he would be so super powerful, why this, why that, and like, and at some point I'm like, okay, I'll just write some cohesive story. So there you go. And I'm not a writer, obviously. Like my writing, the way I have people, you could technically replace whatever is going on here and call it a Dragon Ball Hero episode, and it wouldn't make any difference. Like, let's just throw this character there. Why did you change the name from Don to? I put that in the description now. I answered that already. It's a frequently asked question. So yeah. Good thing I did that previously. So. Like, I remember Goku and Vegeta were fighting Broly, and then some tail guy came, attacked them, and so Goku. That's me. Yeah. That character is supposed to be. Forgot his name. Frost. Yeah, his name is Frost. And then in Dragon Ball Super, they have a character named Frost. So I'm like, oh shit, how do I do this? Like, how do I? So I have to change his name. Like, not Eyes, because Eyes is also already taken. puller is already taken too. So like, you know, how do I do this? So I had to find some synonyms for that. Can be worse than Dragon Ball Hero, right? I mean, yeah. Like, I mean, in Dragon Ball Hero, there are like 2 Gokus and like 5 Gokus or some shit. I don't know. Different timelines and all that shit. And then they all interact to each other. Meanwhile, mine is just like one character from a different timeline goes in this timeline, and then they fuck everything, you know. So yeah, I think somewhat cohesive, and like there's no characters from a different timeline that just goes in that you don't know, other than my OC or something. So yeah, I guess it does kind of not confusing, but still confusing for some who's like not following any story. So yeah. How should I set the bar on this one? Like if I'm saying like, oh, I'm gonna give it away until you give me X amount of views or like X amount of likes, should I do that? I'm actually thinking about that too. Like, if you give me 1 like right now at this moment, I'll give you this 1 stick. 1 stick figure of Zykor's leg, or like something ridiculous. Think about that. I'll think about that later once everything is finished. I'll also discuss about it with my people, the team that are involved with this, because I don't think they'll love the idea that I'll just give everything away. Of course, even though I made technically kind of all the stick figures, I don't think they will like the idea of just me giving away everything. Oh yeah, Ultra Instinct. Everyone just has Ultra Instinct in Dragon Ball Heroes. I don't know which one was it that I watched. I think it was not Mark, where they reviewed Dragon Ball Heroes writing or some shit. Man, 18 frames is too much. Should have just done all this in 12 frames. But then again, I wouldn't be able to do cool shit. Okay, what are you doing? Should have worked back then. Not sure if people would still do shit for stick back. Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, nobody, like most of the time, most of these days, I think that's what I meant. Most of these days, nowadays, there you go, that's a better word. Nowadays, I think people are more concerned about just watching content rather than creating content themselves. There are only like few cases where people want to try things out their own, and you know, I think after I deleted a lot of my videos, which are a bunch of tutorials, I'm not sure, it's just from what I observed, right? Fewer people that are into my style of animation in Pivot. There are fewer people who got into it now. Thank you to the fact that I did made a lot of tutorials, so now because there's no tutorial, they're like, okay, I guess I won't be making animation anymore. That's the thing. I don't like the fact that they were so it was so dependent on me. Like, I felt like it's somewhat of a responsibility that I had, even though I didn't ask for it. Because imagine I did all those tutorials without even a tutorial for me. Like, I had to figure things out myself, or like ask someone who already had the technicality or techniques, and then I just have to translate that in Pivot, or like figure a way out to do it in Pivot, and then, you know, share it to everyone so that they can do it themselves. But yeah, But I don't know if it was dependent. I can tell that there are still few people like Stillo, Maiz. I haven't actually watched Maiz. I don't know how you say it. I haven't actually watched their animation. But, like, things like that. I don't know if I'm allowed to use this. So I'm just gonna skip that. I don't know if maybe I'm allowed to use that. Alright, who moved my cheese? Sorry. Are you still following DPP9 or are you still... There's like 3 people who's still working on it. So yeah, 3 other people. I mean, they work for free. I don't pay them, so I'm not complaining, If they wanna make 1 frame per week, that's up to them, but I won't be waiting for that frame, like, if they're gonna say, oh, I haven't been working on it, so I'm just gonna, okay, I guess I'll work on it, then, I'll just say that out loud. I won't berate them, I won't nag them, of course, because, again, I don't pay them for it. For them, maybe it is somewhat of a learning experience. Like, literally, I don't know if you noticed a while ago, but Boybe was here previous stream. They work on this for once. Like, I believe it was this clip. They worked on this part here. They animated this part. You can see how I managed to like fix it a little bit, but it's still... Now that I'm noticing it, I wanna like fix it now. You see this part here? It's like shaking, going back and forth. You'll see it when I play it. See that? Because I tried to fix that, and when I got their version, it was like really janky, so I had to fix that. But yeah, I guess I'm not gonna fix it. I'm not gonna fix it now, or I'll never gonna fix that. But yeah, I mean, Boybe mentioned how he stopped animating. So like, that's it. Like, the life cycle, it went like that. Somebody working on it and they stopped animating. That's how long some projects take, and some life cycle of an animator. That's because some people stay. Again, like I mentioned a while ago, for recognition or for a project, just for fun, and they have their own reasons. So I'm not gonna like, stop them from whatever they want to do. But of course, I believe I kicked them out from the group even before they quit. The reason behind that was that they were a bit. Actually, never mind. I'm not gonna talk about it. It's a bit of a drama. But that's like in the past, right? It's all in the past now. So yeah, it's nothing too serious either way. So yeah. It's not like big drama, alright? It's in the past. I'm gonna ask again, does Pivot have movie clip? I don't know what you mean by movie clip, but you can't edit things in Pivot. If you mean like MOV, you can export MOV. I think that's movie clip. No, you can't export MOV. You can only export AVI. I really don't know what that means either. Like, is it like editing software? Movie clip? Is that what he means by movie clip? I don't know. Movie clip is like an animating something of like one stick or something and then importing. Then no, I don't. No, you can't import videos in Pivot. For example, you could make a simple walk animation instead of using it again. just import it multiple times. uh, I mean, you can export uh, you can export an image of your animation and then import it as a sprite image. This is what I mean about there's always a workaround in Pivot, you know, like yeah. For example, I know I get what you're trying to say now. So for example, I'll show you what I'll do now. Oh, actually I can just show it to you here. So this is another animation, right? Look at this, another animation. What I can do is go frame by frame here, copy this, and then paste it here. And there you go, I have a movie clip, kind of. Because what I'll do next is that I'll go to the next frame on this one, and then copy this, and then I'll go to the next frame of this one. Actually, I won't do that. I'll just go on once, yes. And then that's 124, and then 124. There you go. I know it's not as similar as what you expected to be, but I mean, it creates the same result, doesn't it? I don't know. I believe so. Oh, I used the wrong thing. But I don't think this is somewhat what they were asking for. Because they want everything to be automatic. They just click one thing and then there you go. Which is fine. You know, like, I'm not... Me neither. Like, I don't support this. This is like really native thing. Because like, if it was me and I'm doing this, I might as well just export this animation and then import another animation on top of it using After Effects. That's what I would do. You know, if because I know more about After Effects now than before. So yeah, but because we're doing everything in Pivot, we'll do everything in Pivot. Except for some few illustration, maybe I'll use another program for that, obviously. So now this is because it's a loop, I can just keep using the same thing here. Yep, automatic. This is off topic, but man, it's giving me a Mad Muna vibes. It is, you know, it's from, you know, whole background music, so I don't know about it being lazy, you know. I mean, I think you can make something still amazing while being lazy. I'm not sure. I'm not trying to justify being lazy. I don't know how to explain it in a very subtle manner without dissing people. But I don't think it is lazy. A good alternative for that would be efficient. That would be the right word, right? Because you're doing it as a hobby. You're not doing it, you know, seriously. So why should you? You know, just slap everything you know and then call it a day. You know what I mean? Like, if the intent is just to create something, in the end of the day, then then there you go, you made something. But you won't be on par on those people that you want to be compared with. So you just have to keep that in mind. Because people likes comparing other people, from my experience. Believe me, I'm not wrong about that. Like I remember being compared to Pivot Pro 333 a lot back in my day, and I just have to say it out loud, like, yes, I paid tribute to him, I made animation, but like you can say I'm copying in some extent, but you know, I'm not the same as them. I'm not trying to be them either. Because it's what bothersome to them too. Like, you know, like you go to their comment section and they're like, hey, you know this guy's copying. You're like, and then they're like, yeah, I know, but I don't think it's copy. I mean, they're inspired from my work, but like, yeah. I think he came out his way to protect someone else. I believe so. Like, he can tell that someone is just having fun, you know, and then there you go. Because you're making like a big deal out of something that shouldn't be a big deal, you know. Okay, this doesn't look so good at all. I think that's because, yeah. This is why I don't add effects while animating, because things get misaligned. That's why I do it at the end of everything. So keep that in mind if you're like animating in Pivot. It's just the workflow is different. People want to do everything all at once, and like you don't have to, you know. It's not much more of like they want to do everything at once. It's more like they don't know how to approach it in a different way, so they end up animating all at once instead of just, oh, okay, I can just actually just animate this part of the body for now, and then I'll go back and animate the different parts. I didn't know I could do it that way, you know. And then as soon as you go like going like that, you'll figure out more things as you go. Like eventually you'll end up animating the whole body part as you go because of your experience. Why is the Discord link on your site expired? That's on the site, though there is a Discord link on my channel where you can click in the about page. So there you go. The reason why it's expired on the website because I haven't edited that yet, so yeah. And I think I made a video where I talk about, you know, joining the Discord server. I think the title was for new viewers or something. So yeah, check that out if you are interested in joining the Discord server, which I don't recommend joining because it's a dead server nonetheless. Like, there's nothing going on there. I'm not kidding. When you join there, it's just nothing. You just join a deserted town, technically. I'm not exaggerating this. If you join and you try to start something new, they'll kill you instantly. That's how unmotivated the people are in there. Unmotivated and depressed. Sounds fun. Sounds motivating. I used to be active like 2 years ago. Oh, I just joined LOL. Oh, you don't no, you don't have to join there. It's a disgusting server. Nothing going on in there. Entirely, like, nothing at all. I don't moderate it at all unless somebody pings me and say, hey, they're sending questionable stuff, and I'm like, okay, ban. But nothing much is going on, honestly. I'd rather have you just be on your server instead, Ethan. We've known each other for almost 2 years, mate. I know, but I'm just saying my server is dead. There's nothing going on there. So I don't... Yeah, I don't recommend joining it. I mean, if I were me, like, if I don't have that server, I would have left. That's how bad I want. Like, I want to delete it. Because I didn't expect it to be... Like, I didn't expect to have a... Like, I didn't expect, like, to have a community. And I'm not, like, interacting with it. Adding more server to my dead server list. I like how I'm laughing and, like, my character is just dead eye, like... Yeah. The character that you see on the screen, that's what I mean. Yeah, there's like so much things going on in your server compared to mine, so yeah. People don't go into VC. If people go into VC, they're mostly young, around 15 or 14, and they just shout at each other or something. I don't know. I'm just kidding, by the way. That's not what happens, technically, but, you know. And then, there's not much going on, like, in the VC. Because everyone, like, animates instead of just playing games or talking shit to each other or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, it's not a place to socialize. It's more like a workplace, meme place. I don't know what they really use my server for. I do post things that I find interesting in the internet and post it there as like educational, kind of like animation wise, or like movie, film creating, documentary, anything that I find interesting, that I find that people would see and learn from. I like how the rules, it says I have a permanent link, and below it says link expired. Very cool. I know, right? That's how dead it is. Like, I don't update shit there. Yeah. Oh, say what? You want to socialize? Nope, you can't. Like, the server's dead. Like, I'll probably fix that now since people are curious about it. I mean, I have to. I have no option. Like, I have no moderator who's like taking care of it. I have to like take care of everything, like my website, uh, channel, all this. Ooh. It's fine though. It's just something that I didn't expect to happen. I thought it was just gonna be a small thing, like maybe 100 people. But no, it turned out to be like 600, up like thousands of people joining, not even like agreeing on the join or something. What's this? Okay, let me change that for you. There you go, brother. I mean, that doesn't change anything at all. What's next? Self-esteem enlargement. I can't find the server link, Sag. It's in the. You go to my channel, and then you go to my about page. You know how there's like community page, playlist, and then about page. So yeah, it's there. It's expired. Let me actually check. About, and then I go to Discord server. It doesn't tell me that it's expired. Let me actually see. Invites. Why can't I copy it? It doesn't show me what. Cool. Never. No limit. Generate. Oh, that's because I am in. I realized my mistake. That's because I am in streamer mode. I can't see links in my thing. Where was it? Invites, server settings, invite. There you go. I think I just made that now, so I'm gonna delete that. Yeah, it works. That's the same link, but the one in my website isn't the right one. So this is the right link, and you can also click here. I believe one of this. Which one of this? This one. You can click here. You can copy this, or you can click here. Yeah, it works. That one works. I mean, if it didn't, it would just say it expired, you know, on the screen just now. Turn back on. How do I turn that back on? Streamer mode. There you go. Thank you. Oh my god. I'm gonna have a heart attack. What's happening? Why did somebody tag me here? Please no. Please no. Please no. No. Please no. Please. Embarrassed. I'm just an embarrassment. You don't have to embarrass me to your group of friends, please. I mean, don't dox yourself. I don't think it showed my Discord thingy, and even if it did, they can't add me. I believe so. I mean, no, I gotta wait for 10 minutes. Lol. Not really? 10 minutes, sure fun to wait. Why are you one of the lowest rolls in your own server now? Am I? Am I the lowest rolls? I'm not sure. Can't remember. Oh. Did I took away my... No, I didn't. I have to do this? Wait, what? Wait a minute. Server setting. Oh, that's because I'm still in a streamer mode. Disable. There you go. I can't change that. I had an owner role. I put it on top, but then any time that I put off my don't disturb, or like if I'm online and people see that I'm playing video games, they talk about it. So that's why I had my I had my role like at the bottom so nobody like sees it. That's why I think that's why I had it that way. But now I don't see. I can't see how I can change view. Okay, display display role separately. Disable separately. There you go. Allow anyone? No, I don't wanna save changes. There you go. So roles. Turn off. Dude, you've been airing me and Ash for Cards Against Humanity for a whole year. Oh, what video games I play? Oh, I play Don't Starve Together. That's it, guys. I'm coming out now. I'm addicted to that game. I play it like every weekend with a friend of mine. We play it like there is like no tomorrow. I'm kidding, by the way. But yeah, we schedule it. And then I play the forest with one of my friends every Wednesday. I schedule things now. Yeah. And I'm not sure if this Wednesday because we started playing Grounded, another survival. Oh wow, you play a lot of survival games, Don. Yeah. So I play survival games a lot. That's because I wanna die. I mean, like that's because I don't know. I have no explanation. I just wanna turn off my brain and like, oh, time to fish some shit. I don't know. I really don't know. I have no explanation. I think I bought Raft. I'm not sure if I did. Some people think or say that I might like Subnautica. I feel like I have a phobia on surrounded by a huge body of water. I think I'm not sure. Even though I mean I'm from Philippines and I can swim, I'm fine in real life, but like in a game where you go down and down into the depths. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure that out. But the reason why I can't like play it is because it's solo. Like it's only solo player. I don't like Cards Against Humanity that much. I played it with some friends of mine, and what I find interesting is that I play on different group of friends, and then there's always an inside joke that I have to get into, unless if I don't, then I can't like, you know, get a point or some shit. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. And if I'm not into that joke, then I technically just lost. That or I have to play for the cards are which I need to know who is the cards are, the chooser or the dealer or you know, all that. Yeah, there's so much things on Cards Against Humanity, and it's the same card most of the time. Even if you did make something funny, and then the cards are doesn't see it funny, they won't choose it. So that's another thing. It's a balanced game, but to some extent it's somewhat not. And I think, you know, it's like at some point it's like Among Us at this. I know it's kind of a far stretch to say that it's like Among Us, but I think at some point it is, because even if you do able to make some blank cards, put something really funny or really cool or whatever, it's just cards and there's just a certain amount of combination. Yeah, I'm like talking about it in a mathematical approach, but I know that most people who play Cards Against Humanity, they just want to, you know, read some of the most coincidental shit ever made. So yeah, yeah. And then you have to turn off the brain at some point, you know. Just accept the fact that that's just how the game works. I think what would be nice is a different version of that, which was Quiplash from Jackbox, which you yourself have to write down most of the things. You know, you have to be creative. But people, you know, don't have that luxury of writing down instantly what they think funny, what they think that is funny to them. That's what I mean to say. So, you know, there are some options. Oh, what the fuck did I do? Ah, pain. I hope. Oh, hurt. So, yeah, normally it's not more complicated than haha rude word go brew. Have you tried Gardic Phone? Yeah, I tried it. It's funny, but at some point, like if you've played it enough from other group of people, you like okay, this is funny. I see why it's funny. You know, like it's like that. This kind of game, like party games, are like that. So far, what I'm interested to probably is like D&D, but I haven't gotten to it, or like I don't know how to play it. So I'd like to try it, but like it's somewhat of a thing that you have to schedule and you have to role play, and I haven't done any kind of role playing games that much, other than MMORPG games. So yeah, and then I tried which one was it? GTA, Grand Theft Auto, the online version where they role play. I tried it, and I'm like, I cringe. I can't do it. So I'm like, never mind. So there's always like a cup of tea for everyone, you know, and I felt like that's not my cup of tea. So you know, I just don't know. I just don't know why I can't function the way other people function. Like I know I get the idea of like turn off brain. Brr, I am now a what do you call that? This person, or like, you know, and I find it funny. I remember seeing I remember seeing one video where they're playing Sea of Thieves and they're role playing as French people in the sea, and they're like, I'm gonna say it, like they're really racist towards like certain race, and then people in the comment section, that's really racist, and then people are like, they're role playing, that's how it was back then. And you can't like argue that. They're just having fun, and then you know, like you're like stuck between, okay, so do I give credit to them being so authentic about role playing it, or do I hate them because, but you can't hate them. They're like so you know that they're joking. No man, don't give him credit. Like, I don't know. I mean, I find him funny, but at the end of the day, like, you know, that was, you know, role playing back then. From the past, like racism is somewhat not shunned upon to, because they think that they're much elite from other race. That's why it existed. But yeah, it is some, yeah. Nowadays it's like hate crime. I think like an equivalent of a hate crime, kind of. I don't even know the right legal words for what I'm trying to describe, but I hope it makes sense. But I don't know if you've seen the video, and I'm pretty sure if you've seen the video, you'll get what I mean about. Is that racist? Is it though? Like they're role playing. So yeah, so there's like two sides of the coin. Like when you're having fun, or like you're questioning the morality of it, like, you know. And then there's the other side, which the side that doesn't exist. It's just not your cup of tea, you know. So I don't know. Like I'm pretty sure D&D is like where you role play. You know, I know to an extent that's, you know, that's how it works. So if you're playing as a goblin, then you should not like you act as a goblin, but in game the actions that you take should relate to as a goblin. It doesn't, if your charisma is bad in the game, or like if you're a villain or a badass character, stoic, or like your stats of speech impediment or something, then you have that. You know, like you can't just say that. Oh, that's not how it works. I remember when they tried to play D&D with their mother, and the game master is the eldest son or something, and then the mother questioned the son, "Are you not just making that up?" Something like that. I believe, if I remember correctly, it was something like that, and it made me laugh. Are you not just making that up? Huh? You're not eating dinner after this. You didn't roll the dice correctly. Oh yeah, people. I was waiting. I was waiting for people like mentioning that. Yo, your avatar looks like Android 17 or like Sasuke or some shit. No, my hair is just long, that long. I'm gonna get the haircut apparently soon, so I'm gonna redraw that soon enough. So yeah. Wait, our character's hair movable? No, it's not. Some of their hair are movable, mostly not, because if it is, that's gonna be a pain to animate. Yeah, I'm a lemon. Become a gremlin. Become a gremlin. I can't do that. I can't. With this face on this, you can't just imagine me going face reveal. I mean, like I did. I have streams back then where my face is there, so I don't know. I bet my hair is longer than yours, though. How long is it? Bear in mind, I'm a guy too. Like, what does that mean? Guys can't have long hairs? What do you mean? Have you seen Jesus? Come on, Jesus. That's why he's got crucified. He has long hair. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't know. What do you mean he always doing face reveal? Oh yeah, this is me, by the way. I can't move. I'm stuck in one expression in my whole life, and my mouth just opens when, yeah, I don't know how my mouth works, but it's like, that's just how it is. It's pretty damn long. I mean, do you know how to say how long your hair is? Like, you can say, it's above shoulder length, longer than my shoulder, like lower shoulder length, elbow length. If you're just saying it's damn long, I don't know how long is damn long, you know. You can also get a ruler and, you know. Nips, okay. That's pretty long. But this wasn't a competition of who has longer hair, so congrats. You won nothing. I don't know what you... This wasn't about you, but okay. That sounds mean. Yeah, I know, but I didn't ask, but thanks, I guess. Damn. Let me see. Let me find out who asked. I don't know if that meme's still relevant. I think it's not. It's just a rude meme, if I remember. Let me find who the fuck asked. Like, who the fuck asked? I know. I get the feeling that people likes to be competitive about things. I remember when people like talks about their problem, and I'm like, I ate just rice. Like, I don't know, like, it's somewhat of a competition. It's not like you win nothing technically just by upping other people's problem or predicament. Like, oh, you cut your arm by accident, I cut my whole limbs, all of them. Like, okay, cool. Nobody asked. Like, I don't know. I think it's a inherent behavior to us human beings to be competitive to each other about things. Like, you know, I bet I can hold my breath longer than you, and then they hold their breath and then they died. I'm like, yay, you win. Nobody asked. Like, you did it. Nobody asked. Like, and I feel bad because people like are that competitive. They compare their validity. They need self-validation through competitiveness. Like, I remember when a friend of mine was like talking about how they feel bad when they found out like somebody who's younger than them are in the anime industry already, or like animating better than them. I'm like, you can't compare that. Like, you're being unfair to yourself, not just to them, but to yourself. Like, they don't have the same free time as you do, you know. And then how much time they spend on that and how they spend it on their work. really shows compared to what you're doing. You know, because people like I said, like people like to compare that much. Oh, it's my jam. This is my jam. This is where all our brain cells just go zero. You know, we drop all the brain cells we have. Yeah, I'm a pretty competitive person. It's just in my nature. I'm not trying to dig with anything. I can tell. It's it. Also, I'm just joking, by the way, with this segment or off tangent that I'm talking about. You just open your mouth and word starts come out. Mom spaghetti. My jam. Aqua jam. Let's go. Oh, she's back, by the way. I was like, I think I visited her stream this morning, just for a few seconds because I was gonna stream too. So yeah, it's cool. It was cool. Yeah. What do you mean? I don't have any brain cells. Bruh. 0 brain cells, gang. Let's go. I grew up with a brother that constantly competed with me in COD and Left 4 Dead. The nature just stuck in shit. Pog, let's go. Pog dance. Let's go. I probably need to binge watch whole live stream. I miss a lot. What I do for like most of the time is that I just watch clips. And sometimes if it's something that is I can comprehensively understand, like whole live meme review, I'll watch it like just for the memes, you know. But other than that, like I just play it in the background while I'm doing something else, animating or drawing, things like that, like podcasts. Maybe trash days is more apparent for me when I do, like I have something on the background while working on something. But sometimes it gets too distracting, so I ended up like just listening to it sometimes, and then finding out later that, oh shit, I just drew one fucking frame for this whole session. Fuck you, podcast. This is all your fault. You're too much fun to listen to. So yeah. Canada has gorilla strength. Monkey. Monk. Le monkey. Ooh, stinky. Monkey. Monk. Don, are you into VTubers? I don't know. Maybe you can watch some of my VTuber related content. Like, can't you tell? If you can't tell, then I'm sorry. I can't help you. If you can't tell just from looking at, you know, what I've been uploading recently. I think this is I have a conspiracy theory. I think Don is a VTuber. I think he's Yago. What? Hi. Hello everyone. I'll be like out of the blue, just like bruh. I was into it, like, you know. I made an intro for like one of Filipino VTubers. I enjoy their content, so I was just like, okay, I wanna make something for them. So I was into it even before it was like really cool, I guess. And then it exploded like out of proportion. I don't know how to explain it. Is it out of proportion? I think so. It is out of proportion. So it exploded out of proportion, and then everyone like knows about it, and then eventually I have to catch on to that. So, you know, I think anyone who watches anime and are into like Japanese culture are really kind of grateful for this kind of content because they get to listen, you know, to anime girls um, complain about shit. I'm just kidding. But yeah. I want to say you're into them yourself. I can't be inside an anime girl, you know? That's not how it works. Only simps are into VTubers. I mean, you don't have to be into VTubers to be a simp, you know? It's like the exact opposite of what you were trying to say. Like, you don't have to be a simp to be into VTubers, you know? Wait, I mixed that up. You don't have to be into VTubers to be a simp. I mean, you came out from your mother, and you help your mother every now and then. You're technically a simp. Respect your mother? You fucking simp. I'm kidding. It's a joke. Come on, man. It's respect, you know, respect. Oh no. I think it's the background music. I should change it now. I'm turning, I'm getting too, I'm saying shit that I shouldn't say. Not because it's not allowed, it's just that things that I have no idea why I'm saying, you know, like, I'll be like awake 3 a.m. later thinking about why did I say that on stream, like, it didn't even make sense, like, no one played. Respect your cat, you said. 4 a.m. I'm not asleep. I'm guessing you are around in Asia. You're 12 hours ahead of me. I'm just guessing. Singapore. Oh, by the way, don't give more than that information. I don't think they can dox you just by knowing where you are from, but just be aware of, you know, community guidelines when you're sharing personal information. Just a reminder, I'm not saying that you can't talk about yourself. I'm just saying, just be careful when you say things on the internet, because I could be saying things that are not so cool, and I didn't know that, you know, because I don't know vocabulary. I don't know enough vocabulary to protect myself from those kind of things. Internet dying internet. I thought the internet in Singapore is really good. I never get to use Pivot, so I'll ask another question. Does Pivot have nodes, or should I say pivot limit? Yes. Okay, so stick nodes, I think stick nodes has more, so it doesn't matter that much anymore, but I'll just have to explain the difference between how the counting is in stick nodes and in pivot. So in stick nodes, how they count things, the counter in stick nodes because I believe some people were really, really adamant about this at the time when the limit was around 255. Yeah, for when, okay, how do I explain this? I'm talking about back in my day where old Dawn was still old. Yeah, like I'm talking about the old times, the dark times. I don't know. So back then, stick nodes and pivot has the same limit. Right now it's still 255 in pivot, but in pivot animator, pivot 5, the newest update, it has 30,000 segments. Now segments is different from nodes, but in stick nodes they count by nodes. So 1, 2, 3. This has 3 nodes. This figure has 3 nodes in stick nodes, but in pivot they count with segment. I don't know if I can zoom in here, but I hope you can see it. Like it says here, 2 segments. I don't know if it's clear on your side of the screen or if it's small enough, but it says segments, so it counts the segments. Segments are the line between the nodes, so that's 2 segments. And then people say that if I put this figure and then it says to them, and people say in stick nodes, the stick nodes community say that, oh, stick nodes has more segments back then when they had the same technical number, because the node says it's 3 and then ours says 2 segments when technically it's the same figure, because they thought that the numbers are telling different things. But I believe right now stick nodes is like more than 255. So yeah, but because we can join things like here, like you can see how I can join stuff, it's technically unlimited. But in pivot 5, you can still join stuff and you can edit joined figures, and then you can do all those crazy things, cool crazy stuff and all that stuff. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, you can make cool stuff with it, I guess. Oh, 6,500. Yeah, but pivot 5 is around 30,000, so that's still in beta, by the way. 30,000. I think it's more than enough. The developer says they can't do it so that it's unlimited, because there should be a cap, because if you don't put a cap, then the program will just kill itself. I believe so. Like it will take all the RAM and then go off to find a different computer and then kill itself in that computer, I think. I don't know. But I imagine that's how it would be if you just put it unlimited. I figured they probably has already tested it out. But 30,000 segments, I mean, come on, like. And then it has polyfill, so I'm like, yo, I don't need that 30,000, you know, figures, yeah, segments. Hans, I am concerned. I don't know what you're concerned about. I'm sorry if you are concerned. Okay, this doesn't make sense. I have to flip things around. Have to flip the arm because composition question mark. I've been blabbering for like 2 hours now, I believe. I don't know, how long has I been live? 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours. Yeah. Okay. We got a number 1 victory royale. We got a number 1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. Get down. 10 kills in the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town. I just got down. I revived him. My friends just got down. I revived him. And we're heading southbound. Now we're in the Park Street. Looking the map. Mark X sheet. Yeah, take me to Xbox to play Fortnite. It's funny because they wiped out Tomato Town and then they went to Xbox and play Fortnite. Like, they did all this mass murder before going to Xbox and play Fortnite. Fortnite sucks. I mean, that's true, but like, that meme song is like a bop, so you know. I don't know why you're having a tantrum about something that is just celebrated as a meme. I think we're the only ones here. Live chat participants. Yeah, there are only 3 of you, it says. Well, 2 of you. There are 24 who's watching, but the people in the chat are only 2 people. So that means they either have this alt tab or Jotaro Kujo. I'm just listening. Yo, people are here. Zoink Scoobs. This doesn't make sense. His hand goes down. And the character goes up. Zoinks Scoobs. They just wiped out Tomato Town. When he says, I think we're only ones here, he got spooked. You done fucked up, boy. You're in the wrong house, fool. I look like a pirate in real life. Ahoy, me mateys. Ahoy. Sad. No, because they... Yeah, there you go. There's a lot of participants now. It's stupid how YouTube counts participant if you don't if you don't comment for like, oh wait a minute, I forgot to do this. Let me test this out. I haven't actually done this. Connect. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Does it show now? Am I even on? I got negative brain cells now. Bonk. I'm not sure if it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Among Us. Among Us. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. I hate this. I'm gonna delete this. I don't know what I was trying to do. But it's not that. Who is Eleos? I only know Don. ¿Quién? Eleos. Yo sabe solo Don. Did I translate that good? Don Eleos. What if he wasn't? Me when Pivot 5 crashes every 5 seconds. Son of a bitch. Sus. He sus. He sus. That's when they found Jesus. They're like, he sus. Oh, sorry. Sorry. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny, man. It's not funny. Ah, shoot. I'm going to hell for that joke. I don't know if people actually got that joke either. L'attaque des Titans. Did they say Titans or Titans? I want to know how the French dub did it now because of that. Mika. I can't look at the avatar when he says sus with the avatar face. He's sus. You know why they voted? You know why they crucified Jesus? Because it's his name. It's his sus. Get it? Fuck. I ruined it. I ruined the joke, man. They voted him out. That's why. Judas was like, I'm gonna kiss his face and vote him out. He's the imposter. Bruh! There to add a JoJo reference in this. We already have a lot of JoJo reference, by the way. It's in other pivot files, but I'm not gonna show it here because I'm working on something else right now. So, yeah. There's like so much JoJo reference on this. I think so far like 5. So if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, you know. I mean, technically, every time he punch, it's like aura, huh? Get it? No, fuck off. Nah, I'm not gonna add more. I'll add more when we'll think about it. But right now, this is like not, you know, it's not a JoJo reference animation. You know, it's like. It's just something. It's just some shit, you know. It's just some shit we cook up, like, you know what I'm saying, homie? JoJo is live. George. Some George. Have you gotten some of your George? Don't forget to drink some of your George. Oh, I'm worried. I drank some. I'm now worried. I just realized something. Shit. I do not understand anything what he says, but since I do not know what music to put on, I put your stream. Yes. How do you say? It's not MDR, right? I mean MDR is on French. How do you say it in I forgot how you say it in Spanish. I know now. Lamao. It's so stupid. Like, isn't that Spanish because it has la on it? Like, Lamao. Lamayo. Lemao. Oh jeez. Le mourir. Mort de rire. I know in French it's mort de rire. Yo lo no sabe español. Disculpo, mi amigo. Hola, mi nombre es. No. No, that's not how it works. Man, I wish I studied Spanish. That way I could like dunk on this Spanish pivot community. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. ¿Puede tú me enseñar español? ¿Tú puedes me enseñar español? ¿Sí? Señor? ¿Señora? ¿Señorito? Poquito? I don't know. Bonito? Bonita? I'm just picking up random words. I'm imagining Misaka is just like, what is this stupid this pendejo is saying? I'm just embarrassing myself. Oh my god, cringe. Like, what is this pendejo saying? Hello, hi, hola mi amigo. Hola, adios. Embarrass yourself more. I don't know, they probably find it funny. They're probably dying of laughter now. I'm just spewing out shit. Called me stupid. No, me, I'm saying me. I'm like pendejo. What a stupid guy, just picking up random Spanish words. No, bonjour is français, you know. No hablo español. Sí, no hablo español. Disculpo. Is it disculpo or lo siento? Isn't disculpo excuse me? Nihongo hanasemasen. I don't know what you're trying to say there, but I do not speak Nihongo. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Okay. Let me play the whole thing so far for 2 and 20 hours. 2 hours and 20 minutes. Oh god. See? 2 horas de 20 minutos. 20 minutos. 20 minutos. Do they say do dos horas or dos horas? I think it's dos horas. Portuguese. Boom. Portuguese is like boom. Big shot. No, it's not like that. No, I'm not gonna say shit in Spanish, you know. Soup of the monkey. Sopa de monkey. That's like one of the oldest memes I ever learned from Spanish. Was it Spanish or Portuguese? I can't remember. Sopa de mocaco. Sopa de mocacao. Soup of the monkey. I don't know. I find it funny. I find it funny. I think it is soup of monkey. If I'm not correct, then I am wrong. I don't know why. Why do I find this soup of the monkey? I hate it. I hate it now. I hate it. I hate it. Soup of the monkey. No. Let me use Portuguese. Yeah, it's monkey soup. Yeah, it is monkey soup. Monkey soup. I'm turning into a seal. Yeah, I'll probably. I'm gonna turn into a seal at this point. Seal dog, let's go. Pog. Okay, I need to, I need to get focused. So I'm just gonna do this for a hot minute. Can I do this for a hot minute? Just a hot minute. Oh wait, that's there you go. Just one game. Can I please just play one game, guys? One game. One game. One game with the boys. Oh, he's trash talking. He's trash talking. Who's that? This guy. Let's see him trash talk now. No! Easy. Look at this dude. This dude be crying. I sent him lines. Send him some love. I murdered him. I murdered this dude, bro. Oh, jeez. Talking shit in my game, not allowed. I'm gonna die, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh! There's still hope. Never lose your way. Don't lose your way. Not there. You know what? I give up. I had fun already. I said just one game, so let's not try too hard, I mean, like, I got my fun. It's like, no. Like, easy. Bambuni. I can imagine the despair in that guy. Like, no. Talking shit in my game, not allowed. Oh shit. Oh, why am I still playing? I said one game, right? Yeah. I was laughing. That was fun. Let's go. Let's go game. I was gaming. I'm gaming. Let's go. I asked for just one game. Come on, guys. It's just one. Just one. Just a little bit. Just one hint. Just once. All right. It's not like I didn't like quit pivot already. Like, people are exaggerating too much. I'm unsubscribing. He quitted pivot. He's playing Tetris now. It's not the content I subscribed for. Let's not try hard. Intensely pressing his keys. I mean, it was too late at that point. It was like his board was clear, mine was still like scuffed. So I'm like, wait, was my keyboard? Can my microphone pick up the keyboard? Wait, what? My microphone is that strong enough? It has its own arms to pick up the keyboard? Nani? My English is bad. What I meant is like the sound from my keyboard could be picked up by my microphone. Was it? Was that happening? One hit bad for me. Was that what's happening? I don't know English anymore. Okay, so the keyboard was okay. Well, I'm sorry about that. I'm not sure. Is my microphone even correct? Is my microphone? I think my microphone is correct. This is the one that I'm using. Okay. Muffling mixer. Discard. I didn't change anything. Go on, Tetris. Start gaming. Let's go. His dog water. His dog. His trash. He's bad. Tax evasion. Let's go. I mean, no. Shut up. Welcome back, Kirby. I see you're done fishing now. What did you catch? Did you caught some girls? Let's go. I'm kidding. Funny meme. Funny haha. But he caught Eleos. Yo, that's gonna be like a meme now. I'm gonna be a seal and all that. Maybe, I don't know, who knows. Literal dog water. I mean, dog water is a seal, so I mean, come on. Wait, dog water or water dog? I am confused. Aren't they? Yeah, sea dog. No? Aren't they just the dog of the sea? You know? Seals? Are they not? Is it dugong? I forgot which one is it. I think it's dolphins. I don't know. They're all the same. Animals is what I mean. We're all the same. An hour ago, we're all different, built differently. But 6 minutes later, we're all the same. We're all animals. Monkey. Seals are water dogs. Yeah, water dogs, not dog water. For real, you're literal dog. It just turns into a dog water. A dog made out of water. It just transformed. Fade out into a dog. For real, you're a literal dog water. Just turns into a dog made out of water. And then evaporates. Adios. I need a gif of that. I'm imagining how it works in my brain. I need someone to animate that, or me. Maybe I'll just do something about that. Who believed humanity was from monkey to man? Monkey. I mean, haven't you looked at the mirror? You look like a monkey. I'm just kidding. It's a joke. Come on, man. Come on. It's a joke. Please. It's a joke. It's a joke. Please. It's a joke. Haven't you looked at the mirror? Don't you look like a monkey? Start looking at the mirror, you just hear monkey noises. All right, that's it. You just you just insulted my whole returning to monkey. I'm gonna frame that because I'm lazy. Dawn hasn't evolved yet. Yeah, I haven't had my evolution. Ding 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 ding. I forgot what the music is for evolution and yeah. I forgot the background music and how it sounds supposed to sound like. Ding 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 ding. I forgot how it sounds like the evolution song for in Pokemon. My throat. I think I've been talking too much. Jeez, I haven't talked this much for a very long time. Primal instinct. Akira Toriyama when he's looking for a new name for the monkey mode. Yo, had someone, I believe someone has already made an edit of when Goku's turning to monkey, or any Saiyan, Super Saiyan or whatever in Dragon Ball Z, where they just turn into monkey and then there's like, you know, the meme text and like return to monkey and they just all transform into monkey. Has anyone made that yet? Like, how has anyone like slipped this opportunity by? I'm pretty sure somebody has already edited that. No, like there's gonna be like a music or some shit, like they put some bass boosted stinky monkey like background music or some shit on it. Probably, I don't know, but has there been like that? And if it has been there, can you post it in the Discord server or some shit? I just wanna see, like, you know, they're turning Super Saiyan 4 and then like, I'm gonna turn monkey, you know, voice over like fuck it, I'll return to monkey. Reject humanity, back to monkey. It grows a tail and turns. Dragon Ball Super Guerrilla Warfare, the new game. Actually, let me exaggerate the post more. It's like, yeah, it doesn't work. That's because there's missing in betweens. It's so small. Can't click it. Make an option. No. Option size. There you go. Big. BEEG. Big. King Kai, help me out here. Help me out here. King Kai just goes into his head and says, reject humanity, return to monkey. He doesn't, he just turns to monkey. Super Saiyan 4 monkey. Fuck it, I'll turn to monkey. It doesn't turn into something that I actually intended to. Oh well. I mean it does the job, maybe. I don't know. Maybe exaggerated a little bit more. This looks so painful to look at. I know. Like the anatomy doesn't. Ooh, that. Yeah, that's. Yeah, cool. Okay. All right. Some of the ease. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Pog. I'm gaming. Let's go. Imagine if time relativity existed in Dragon Ball Z. Like Goku, after he went to Namek, and then he spent like a day there. A year has passed in planet Earth because time of relativity didn't exist back then in Dragon Ball. Like they didn't know about that math or thing like that. Because it's I believe it's true. It's not like the same time has passed in other planet, because they have different, gravitational force, and at the same time they spin differently around their sun. So, and Namek had 3 suns. So yeah, things like that I think about, continuity and shit like that. Like, what the fuck? Like, what? How does that work? Maybe make a lower this. Can have How can one planet have 3 suns? I don't know. Ask Akira Toriyama. He's like, he made Namek have 3 suns, right? So ask him. Also, there is a solar system where they have 2 suns. They found that out. Yeah, they already found that thing. It exists. Though the 2 suns are like really close to each other, so like, like it's gonna soon be combined into one. So the time differences might be not too different, if you know what I mean. If not, then I don't know. Like, it might be too bright when like the planet faces it, and then it just, everything on that side of the planet just evaporates. I believe like that's how it would work, but I really don't know the science behind how a solar system have 2 suns and how the gravitational pull would work on that. So don't quote me on things that I'm saying right here, right now, and say that, Professor Don from the YouTube stream said this. You just quote me on some research paper you're doing for your science project or some shit. I'm like, no, I don't know. I just heard some news from NASA, and they say that, we finally found that planet that has 2 suns. Because in Star Wars they had that fictional planet that has 2 suns, right? I think it's Targon. I don't know what the planet was called, but anyways, there's a planet that has 2 suns, apparently. And then eventually NASA like, we found a solar system that has 2 suns. So the science fiction solar system planet 2 suns exists. Like, that's cool. So yeah. Dragon Ball be like, fuck time. I mean, they traveled through time, so I guess they did fuck it, so technically. I don't know. This is too snappy, bruh. Shoot. I feel like I mistimed this timing. That timing. This is the problem with animating straight ahead. Because now I'm thinking of doing everything all at once instead of animating it differently. You know what? Actually, I can just do this. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna delete all of this, because fuck it, you know? Literally, fuck it. Where's... oh, here. Tip number... I don't know what tip is this, but for those who are like new to animating, especially in Pivot, don't be afraid to just delete the frames that you don't like. If you want to, you can just get a backup by saving a separate file. But I'm like, fuck it, you know. Fuck it. I like how people are still talking about the sun. I believe the lions will win if they attack at night. Who decided that? I didn't know people call it SDS. I thought people would call it 7DS. No, 7 like the number 7. I'm not saying that that's the correct one. I'm just saying I thought people would use that abbreviation. Logically thinking. Not meaning that it's correct, you know. It makes sense. Yo, that's No, 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 no. You see how I don't animate everything all at once now? I just animate one character at a time now. That's how my brain cell has reduced. So it's just odd numbers now. Is that it? Huh. Seven Ds. This character is starting to look like Neji from Naruto. I just transformed from Sasuke Android 17 to Neji. I just changed, you know. Apparently, to some people's eyes. Oh, I just realized something. I'm really sorry. There you go. I realized that like after a few hours. I'm sorry. That's the sound, the music title wasn't showing. Ah. Boom, boom, boom. Ligma Ball Z. What the fuck? Imagine if that's the next Dragon Ball title. People's gonna be like, have you seen Ligma? Ligma what? Ligma Ball Z. I like your cup, G. Ligma Ball Z. Forward, and then forward, and then backward. Okay. Backward. Maybe just a little bit. Backward. makes sense now, a little bit. Just the waist part. Maybe it doesn't pull him in. Is that... I don't know. There should be somewhat of a pull, if I believe so myself. There's only 3 of us again. Big, small, just small. Go, then am I the only one? Don't please answer. Answer who? I answer to no one. I'm just kidding. What am I supposed to say? Me. No one's talking. I mean, nobody has to talk. You know who's nobody? I don't know who nobody, because I know everyone. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's not like it's required. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Like, is there anything you want to talk about? Oh, it's been 3 hours. Oh shit! I said I'll be online for I'll be live for like 3 hours. I guess we never got into the important part. I decided to just animate it, not do it like anime style. Probably because last week I was doing like anime-ish style. I'll just finish by adding Vegeta and then that's it. It's probably gonna take a hot minute, but it won't be like finish version of it. Just like putting him there so that I wouldn't need to put him there for like next part. I don't know what to say. Like just putting him there is enough. I'll animate him very well right after or something. But for now, it's just putting him there. KKK. KKK. I'm gonna go. Bye bye. Bye. Thanks for staying and stuff. See you next week or around or something. How to keep still watching? I don't know. I don't know what you find fun about this. uh, Thanks for watching though. I'm the only one. Sad. F. Is my mic? Yeah, my mic is working. I think. I hope. I don't know if you can hear whatever I'm saying. Much better than what I had before. Yeah, it's finished technically. I mean, it's still not finished, but for the stream, yeah, it is. I will end it as soon as I finish this last frame and then play it, just to see the progress and all that. And there you go. I mean, it's not like finish. Maybe I should. Let's just see how does it look like if it's all on twos. No, stop right there. No, it's still missing a lot of frames, like around here. It's probably because it's 18 FPS instead of 24, or maybe the poses are just that bad. But yeah, sorry about this. That's better. I mean, looks better. Okay, that's it. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a nice rest of the day or whatever. Bye.